Hello and welcome to Rugby 852. I'm your host, Jed Thine, and it's great of you to join us here today for this game of the week in the 2020-21 KPMG Women's Premiership for Hong Kong. It's a very important game for both of these sides. The Natixis Club Ice sit in the middle of the pack with 5 championship points. It's a win plus a bonus point, but they've already had 1 loss this season. Can it be 2? Playing them today, DAC Kowloon still on the hunt for championship points in this premiership, and you never know, maybe Kowloon can upset Club at home. Time now to join your commentators live on the pitch. It is Sam Fusey along with Cameron McIntosh.
And thank you so much for the introduction, Jed. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this coverage of the KPMG Women's Premiership Game of the Week. Natixis Hong Kong Football Club Ice taking on DAC Kowloon Rugby Club. Of course, DAC Kowloon will be looking to get their first win of the season here. We're 3 weeks into the season. Kowloon have not managed to win a game yet, whereas Football Club have won one and lost one. I'm joined in the box here by the Director of Rugby at Hong Kong Football Club, Cameron McIntosh. Welcome.
Samantha, thank you very much. Very excited to be here tonight and watch hopefully a great game of football. So.
Yes, that's right. So, Cam, could you give us an insight, a couple of the Football Club players? I've noticed this year, it's really good to see the clubs investing in the women's game, and I've got to give it to Football Club. You certainly are one of the leading clubs in women's rugby investment. Tell us about some of the players you've managed to secure this season.
Yeah, so it's obviously been a very tough year for everyone, but slightly fortuitous for us here at Football Club. We have managed to get a few girls over from the UK. I've just finished up their uni at Northumbria in centre Georgia Cutt and winger Caitlin Moza-Morel. They've been able to come. But then we've also had a few girls who just live in Hong Kong who meant to be over in America studying. They've managed to stay here. So Sophia Feller, the other centre, young Keelan McNicholas off the bench. He's a very exciting prospect there. And yeah, look, so it's really good to retain them, but obviously also working around some long-term players here like Fionn Gott and Cheryl Gorry and Aileen Ryan at fly half will be very pivotal in this game. So.
Yes, very much so. Actually, both teams have great experience, actually a great mix of experienced players and new players. Both teams, different type of lineups from the teams they had last year, particularly with the youth players. Kowloon featuring a lot of young girls who came through the Hong Kong Youth Club Rugby ranks, who are now given the opportunity to play senior rugby.
And it's fantastic to see that pathway working, obviously going through there, and the girls getting their chance up here on the top stage in Hong Kong and rugby. So
yes, that's right. Fortunately for the women's game, it happens more so in the women's rugby scene. As we shape up for a first kick here, Aileen Ryan gets a kick to the 10. It's dropped by the Kowloon player. First carry here for...
Looking to spread it out wide there. Test Football Club on the edges. And a good tackle there from Aileen Ryan coming up on the winger.
Fella with the steal, however, she's been penalised. She didn't release the player.
Yeah, it's a bit of ill discipline there. So last week in a game against Causeway Bay, Football Club started very strongly, but some ill discipline really led in the opposition. So hopefully they can not let that snowball now.
McGillivray with a kick manages to find touch. Nancy McGillivray going to be a key player for this Kowloon back line. Another example of a youth player coming through the ranks.
Yes, I've actually seen her play before. Very handy player. Her sister Teresa, who's probably listening to this right now or watching this right now, has spent some time at football club. Fortunately, she didn't tell her sister to come to the good side. But
I wonder who you are rooting for right now, Teresa. As there's a missed throw, but Kowloon
another strong
remain in
run
contact. Lena Ludi with the run. Gets it out to Wong. Isabel Littlehales. Once again, another penalty advantage for not rolling away. As Kowloon let the play continue to experience Chang there.
Yes, and that's Sophia Short there, not rolling away at the bottom of the ruck. Unfortunately, again, that's that second penalty, and as I was talking about, that chance of a snowball effect here.
2 penalties, 2 minutes into this game, Cam.
Yeah, probably not what Coach Wes was asking for, but a great kick there from McGillivray. So yeah, hopefully Roshini here, a Union player and extremely talented, of Scottish heritage, I believe, but Hong Kong born and bred.
An overthrow. Chance for Football Club to tidy up as Palace does just that. Pang looks to control. Perhaps just a bit of miscommunication there.
Ooh.
Football Club not quite sure which option to take, and an error is made.
Yeah, neither team really stamping their authority on the first 2 to 3 minutes here, are they?
No.
It's a great attacking position here for Kowloon. I think they've got some pretty toted national players in the front row there, which should be able to give them a nice strong base to attack off, and obviously 40 out, centre of the field, a great attacking option here for them on either side. Which way are you backing them in? Scoot into the blind here by the looks of it?
I think they might possibly go to the blind, you've called it. Wong gets it out to Rivers. Great tackle there coming in from Pang and Lauren Young. An extra roll from Rivers. Of course, this new law. Talk us through that, Cameron.
Yeah, so obviously now they're trying to clean up the ruck and not let the attacking team get away with that extra roll to buy themselves another half a second. A bit disappointing there for young Rivers. A really strong, powerful run, ran a great line, and probably didn't even need the extra roll. She had to support players there, but anyway, good learning experience.
Yes, week 3 into this season, and across both the men's and women's rugby, players being caught out by the new law changes.
Overall, I think it's been quite good. It really allowed for that bit of a better contest at the ruck. Terry Liu there, the tight end prop from Football Club on loan, or a dual member from Hong Kong Scottish, just making the thoughts known.
Great throw there from Gotten to Turner. However, the referee says it's not straight. Marginal for me.
Yeah, it's a tough one. No one works harder than Fionn got on her set piece and line out throwing. She's normally extremely accurate darts, so she'll be a little bit disappointed with that. But yeah, there we go. I guess Football Club have got to have to defend here again, and another really good attacking opportunity for Kowloon to see what they can muster. And they have the back line set out deep and ready to roll by the looks of it. I'd say a centre crash is coming here. And I would not be running a Georgia Cup for the 12 for Football Club, but let's see what they do.
Lau gets it out to Wong. Nancy with an inside ball into Rivers. It looks like they'll be using Gabby Rivers as that crash. Winger coming in. Wong out to Sebe Lynham. Big tackle there, however, the advantage has been called as play switches back out. Chang controls.
Some really good skills here, ball skills from Kowloon as they're keeping the ball alive, spreading from side to side.
Dudu Chan with the carry. Once again, Kowloon looking very much in control. Hands were on the ball, so Ryan did shoot up, which forces Wong to go right.
Oh, and she's awake, half a break on the outside there. Couldn't capitalise. Great counter-rucking from Football Club, though.
Wong to Forrest. Forrest takes it in. Lau gets it out. Is taken down. But she's still in control. Lau gets it out to Wong. Oh, mishandled there by McGillivray. But referee says it's back.
lovely pass on the veteran 9 there, Lau. She's really gives a great service to the ball out in front, as she's been doing for a long time in Hong Kong, I believe.
Great line coming in there from Shanna Forrest. Kowloon really doing very well here to bring up and string the phases. However, Football Club remaining resilient with their strong defense line. Wong out to Little Hales.
Some really strong ball carriers here in this Kowloon side. And
Forrest with a bit of miscommunication. However, there was no advantage gained. Offside.
And still there's some discipline issues ringing here for Football Club. Obviously Kowloon are playing with some good fast ball to really test the Football Club defence, but yes, I think that's the 3rd or 4th penalty and we're only 6 minutes into the game.
That's right. Football Club have made a couple of key errors, a number of errors, which have allowed Kowloon to stay in this game as they choose for a tap. Yip takes it in. However, God is on it. The referee shouts for her to release.
That's a bit hard on Fion there. I think she was at all rights to that ball there, but anyway.
Lau in control. She needs to move out of the way, and she does just that as Lena Ludi, another young gun, has a crack.
Yeah, I believe it's Leader's first season up in the Prem, coming across from the Stingrays. So again, great to see a lot of DB Pirate juniors in here, but another Cyclone Stingray there. So good to see the youth systems are working.
Yeah, and you know, these young girls coming through certainly show a lot of confidence to play at this level. Credit to them. But credit here also deservingly so to Football Club, their strong defence, not allowing Kowloon.
Assistant coach Pete Ayres has spent a lot of time in this shortened pre-season trying to work on the line speed in defence of Football Club, and it's great to see it paying off there early on in the game. And this is the most joyous part of rugby, obviously, the constant resetting. Very important, obviously, with the safety issues, but yes.
Unfortunately, happens far too often in the women's game.
Yeah, well, in rugby in general, I think there's a fair few in the men's premiership game today as well.
As Pang looks feed it in.
So it's been really good to see Mila Pang have a chance at 9, a national touch player. But I believe her first 2 games over the last 2 weeks at 9. Great work from Kowloon there, running through, putting pressure on 9, then great clean out.
Forrest out to McGillivray. She sees a bit of space here. However, key tackle coming in there from the Football Club player. Georgia cut. It's created a turnover as Football Club look to rumble it up through their powerful forwards. Short and Kate Palace. The steal is good.
Oh.
Football Club not having enough support in that ruck gives Kowloon an opportunity here if they can get it out to the right.
Fantastic
McGillivray just does that.
Great skill there from them, getting the pass out in front and being able to use that overlap and get in behind the Football Club defence.
Once again, another
Izzy
strong
Littlehales
carry.
is a strong ball carrier.
Very much so, as Wong cuts it back into Chan. Pressure coming in there.
Just
unnecessary.
Another silly penalty there from Sophia Short.
Not back 10. Kowloon making the most of a flustered Football Club side as they go on attack here. Forrest. Another key tackle there from Turner. But quick ball's played. McGillivray to Lynham.
Fantastic hands there from Lynham.
Gets it out to the veteran Cindy Yun. Forrest once again heavily involved in the past couple of minutes. And another penalty.
Wow, I could be wrong, but I think I'm up to 5 penalties against Football Club, and we're only 10 minutes in. Some really good play from Kowloon here. They've been able to, pounce on that turnover ball and penalty ball. They Obviously took the quick tap there and got it on the back foot, but passes out in front, running onto the ball at pace. The basics done well, and you can see them slowly edging the way up the field here. And now with a red hot chance.
That's
in
right.
the red zone.
They certainly have started this game with a bang. Choosing for a set piece scrum here as opposed to taking a penalty kick. Dudu Chan, of course, an experienced player for both Kowloon and the Hong Kong national team. They will be looking at her to feature heavily in this match.
Oh, and they've got the left side up there.
Wong to McGillivray, pressure coming on here by Burkett. Great pressure, forces Kowloon back 20 metres.
Yeah, some really good defence there from Football Club. It's probably the first pass that's gone in behind the player all night, and Football Club able to turn that pressure around and get a bit further down the field. So
Bit of a flustered start by Football Club, Cam.
Yeah, it's look, again, just a discipline issue. You've got to get those basics right at this level, otherwise you're going to put a lot of pressure on yourself. So
referee calls for them to come in. Priya with the take. A maul's called.
Yeah, good setup from Football Club there. Ooh.
Referees in the way, however. Ryan tidies up, gets a big kick down to Angelica Ibama, who finds her fullback.
Oh, fantastic footwork. Gets on the outside.
Line him under pressure here, gets it out to Nancy McGillivray as Kowloon look to tidy it up. Lena Ludi with another strong big carry and an offload to Shanna Forrest.
Some really strong ball carriers in the 7 and 5 jersey for Kowloon. And now the props are linking up out in the wide channel. That's what everybody loves to see.
Once again, taken in by Little Hales. Forrest out to McGillivray. Pressure coming in there from Feller. There is a bit of space here for Sabay Lynham as she dummies one-on-one with Anna Burkett.
Look.
Gets a good pass out to Rivers and just loses control.
Gee, that's unlucky. Look, some fantastic lead-up play there. The footwork there from someone.
Sabay Lynham.
Oh.
Another product of Hong Kong Youth Rugby and having a crack at Women's Premiership Rugby this season.
Did so well squaring up the defence, just running straight and hard, and then having some great footwork and acceleration onto it. That pass was almost inch perfect too. Probably a chance miss there from Kowloon.
Speaking of misses, that was an overthrow by Gott. Ryan's all over it, however, Kowloon remain in possession of the ball as Yip looks to take it in.
Great tackle coming in there from Nina Perry, and she's come from an offside position.
A couple of easy, frustrating penalties being given away by Football Club Cam.
Probably not the smartest football, and unfortunately from Nina and Sophie Short's given away a couple as well. It probably should be nice. I know Sophie's dad, Darren, will definitely be listening from the UK, but yeah, again, two of your veterans there giving away some pretty simple and easy to see penalties. So
yes,
really giving Kowloon some front foot football here, and they look like a pretty handy team, so I don't think we want to be doing too much of that if we want to stay in this game.
No, Kowloon certainly have had the strongest start 15 minutes into this game. Football Club, though, to be fair, are allowing them to do so. As you said, Cam, it would be great if the experienced players like Pre and Short step up.
Well, they're just trying to find their feet. Second time on the live stream. Out to the masses.
Great throw there by Al. Wong back into Izzy Little Hales.
Yeah, really good work there from Kowloon, attacking the seam defence off the line out. There's always a bit of space there, and they've done really well to exploit it.
But the referee has penalised Kowloon for holding on to the ball.
There was Fionn got in there, so the Football Club was probably, definitely best out-and-out pilferer in the team, and she was hard on the ball there. could have been a little bit lucky there. I might have cited a slight knee on the ground on the sideline, but anyway, I'll definitely take that one.
We were earlier talking about experienced players making key plays, and did just that as Ryan chooses for a tap and go. Pressure coming on here on Pang. Club needing a lot more support in that ruck area. Pre looks to make up, takes the ball in.
Good clean out from Fionn got there. Helps secure the ball.
Palace with another strong carry. Pang gets it out to Ryan, who looks for a kick downfield. Falls into the hands of Gabby Rivers, who loses contact and frustratingly kicks it forward. Gabriella Rivers.
Yeah, so I'm being told that she's on having a gap year at the moment. It's her second year in the Premier Rugby, and even though she's 18, she's a bit of a joker. She'll be a bit disappointed with that effort there, but she has been having a fantastic game. Again, one of Kowloon's really strong ball carriers and getting them up over the advantage line. She was probably a bit excited about what she was going to do there with running the ball back. But anyway, here we go. Football club technically are in the opposition's half as they feed the ball. So first time in a little while. Let's see what they can muster. I'd be predicting maybe some involvement here from either of the centres. Probably Georgina Cutt. Very strong and powerful ball runner herself.
Ryan does just that and finds Cutt as she pins her ears back. Burkett, her first chance on attack.
Yeah, first time calling Anna Burkett's name tonight. She has a lot of potential as a player. It's been fantastic to see her come along in the last 18 months or so, battling through injuries.
Pang gets it out to Gott, who drops it unconventionally, and once again another error by Football Club, just allowing Kowloon to stay in this game as we have a player down and the medic is called on.
Looks like it's Nina Perry down there. And she is as tough as they come, so if she's in a bit of pain, you know it's real. As the Football Club medic quickly races out to her.
Looks like she's taken a knock to the face, but what an exciting start we've had here to this game, Cameron.
Yeah, I mean 18 minutes in, we're probably not too far away from the drinks break, and still 0-0, but look, Kowloon definitely had the upper hand, and they're playing most, if not all, of the rugby as we're kind of going through here. I've been extremely impressed with their basic skill set. They're just doing the little things right, and discipline just being the Achilles heel for Football Club at the moment.
Completely agree. Kowloon have come into this game shot off the blocks. Football Club feeling a bit flustered early in the first half. This is really the first opportunity they have had in the Kowloon's half.
So the ref's called the water break there. I'm just trying to have a look out in the field there to see where Nina's still on by the looks of it. As I said, Nina, a long-time servant of Hong Kong Rugby, the Tigers first, I believe, and then over to Football Club about 3 or 4 years ago. And yeah, again, just always the one who does all the hard jobs, tackle anything that moves, and hopefully she'll be able to bounce back up and join the game again, because she's pivotal to Football Club's chances of success here today.
Absolutely, certainly is a senior player for a club. Just a reminder to our viewers, we're doing water breaks here across the men's and women's premiership. You know, all the players have had about 8 months off rugby, so this is part of the player welfare return to play. As we come to a scrum opportunity for Kowloon. Past couple of scrums have been good.
All right, so Kowloon, again, a really good opportunity to attack. Got a nice little setup in the backfield here. You can't just see it on camera, but again, looks like that blind is going to be a good option. Oh, Kate Palace coming off the field. This is not a good sign for Football Club. Kate Palace, a heart and soul player for the side, and has been doing a lot of work on a personal game. Put on some good healthy weight to bulk up in the second row there, and she again a good ball carrier, key in the line out. So very disappointing to see her come off the field.
Substituted by Jackie Leung.
Yeah, you're not losing too much there with Jackie coming on the field. Tenacious tackler as well.
Lau with the feed. Pressure coming on here from the football club scrum. However, tidied up.
Lauren Young, fantastic tackle there. And Jackie on the ball.
Once again, Kowloon with possession. Yoon. And another drop ball there by Gabby Rivers. She's certainly being flustered.
Yeah.
Her second or third error in this game. Hands and hips. She knows that's not her usual style of play.
Yeah, I think you could probably see after she dropped that the kick before and she got a little bit flustered and kicked the ball out, but she probably not focusing on the right things. I think she's got to wipe the slate clean and focus on her next role. Again, she's looked very dangerous, so on a football club side of things, hopefully.
Pang with the feed. Gets a quick ball out to Ryan, who misses Fella. Cut involved.
Same play there with a nice little block play getting behind. It's a bit of space in the blind there if they can roll to it.
Pang gets taken down as Turner looks to carry. A leg chop coming in here from Lau. Pang finds Ryan, who once again finds Cut. The Grillavade.
Bust through that first tackle there, Georgia Cut. A very dynamic ball runner, very hard to stop first time round.
Pang out to Leung, who loses it. Gabby Rivers hopes to make up for her indiscretions. Takes it in.
Tough first pass there for Jackie to take around her ankles, unfortunately spilling it. And Football Club again have been caught for ill discipline. Got to take a step on the offside line.
Lau finds Wong, who boots it down. Great take there by Burkett. No advantage gained. Talk us through these penalties.
Yeah, again, just off the transition over there off the lost ball. Football Club not setting themselves defensively correctly. So there's not much you can do. At some stage there, you have to understand that penalties are keeping you out of the game and not letting you play rugby. So
no, the penalties are certainly giving Kowloon easy pickings.
it's unfortunate. It looks like Terry Lou's down there with a bit of a knock. Not too sure what area is sore.
Terry Lau, of course, from Hong Kong, Scottish. Dual registration system in Hong Kong rugby allows National 1 players to be able to play Premiership.
Yeah, look, I know it's very devastating for Hong Kong Scottish not to be up in the top league playing along. They too spend a lot of time and effort on their women's top sides, but unfortunately not the Premiership for the next year and a bit. So Football Club and a few other clubs have obviously been very lucky to gain some dual registered players, really adding to our depth. And Terry is an extremely talented player. We've got Agnes, who's on the injured list today, but again some very good players coming across from Scottish and a few other clubs.
Nancy McGillivray with a safe kick into touch.
All right, what are we thinking here, Sam? A good attacking line out
Yes,
in the half? What would you be doing if you're Kowloon here?
I'd certainly look for a quick ball off the top and getting out to the weapons out back. Looks like they have dropped a couple of forwards in that centre, but they needed to win the line out first, and they haven't done just that, but Priya knocks it on, so Kowloon retain possession as Little Hales takes it in. Pressure coming on there from Turner on Lau. She is experienced, Lau.
Probably lucky they're not to give away a penalty.
Yep, gets it to Wong, who's taken down. Pang comes up, advantage is over as Forrest takes it in. Some friendly pushing as Little Hales takes it in. Lau out to Wong. Wong goes for a kick.
Space, here we go. Anna Burkett with a bit of space. Let's see what she can
Sits
get up
up.
to. Oh.
Bounce doesn't favour her, however, she's still in control. Pressure coming in there as the referee tells Kowloon to get back.
Really good kick from the Kowloon 10 there from Victoria Wong, and made even better by the chase. So
Backwards is called as Yoon looks to run it.
the Football Club returns her with a great
Key
chase
tackle
there
there.
from Sophia Feller.
Little Hales with the ball. Another strong tackle coming in there from Caitlin
Come on,
Morell.
girls, let's play. Use the advantage. Ball to Sophia. Step you in a shoebox, that girl. Got fantastic footwork on her. But
No advantage gained. Excellent pressure coming in there from Caitlin Morell. Forces Kowloon to make an error.
It's some really good interchange of play there between the prop and hooker, and just again really good defensive pressure, I suppose. But some really strong ball carries here, and I think football club again the penalties are keeping them on the back foot and then allowing Kowloon to play on that front foot, and it's hard to get up and stop them, which means they're winning the contacts and getting those offloads away and passes out in front and creating more space. So it's a bit of a vicious cycle that football club probably need to try and break here.
Yes, Kowloon are in control actually, certainly with the possession stats, the territory stats, penalties in favour.
Now just off camera here, Terry Liu is down again, which is a bit unfortunate. She had a bit of a knee injury last year, I believe, with Hong Kong Scottish. She didn't get to play a lot of rugby, but hopefully she can tough her way through this situation, because football club will definitely need her against this experienced front row from Kowloon.
As the water is run on by Kowloon, it is almost December, however, it's still very hot out there.
Yeah, no, it's almost perfect rugby weather, really. You have to work pretty hard to get the sweat up, but it's not too cold that there's dew on the ball. So, I mean, really good conditions to play, and really looking forward to seeing what football club have here off this attacking scrum. Bit of a slightly different setup, I would say. Sophia Feller is probably going to be the point of attack here, or it might be in for a clearing kick. We'll be interesting to see.
Yes, Sophie Feller, a product of Harvard University Rugby. Great to have her involved this year in the Women's Premiership.
She's been on a bit of a journey to come to Hong Kong from Germany into Shanghai, and then over here. Oh, here we go. Kayla Moz out the back.
Miss pass to Burkett, puts her under pressure. Backwards is
play
caught, is
there.
picked up by Sabe Lynham. Tackle coming in there from Georgia Cut. That was certainly a try-saving tackle as Lynham pinned her ears back and was almost in the corner.
Yeah, look, Lynham probably looks the most deadly attacking from Kowloon there, and I think most people would have backed her in from there, but superb cover tackle from Cut. Again, football club just putting a bit of pressure on themselves there, forcing that pass when it didn't need to happen. And getting the ball in behind. I understand why you want to get the ball down to Burkett. She is a very gifted player, but yeah, pass has to be on first.
Line up, taken there by Jackie Leung. Pang gets it out. Ryan looks for a clearing kick, and she does just that.
Yeah, great job from Aileen Ryan there. Football club under a lot of pressure there, but gets the ball 20 or 30 metres upfield, just what the doctor ordered. Just waiting. One of the worst problems here at football club is when anyone kicks the ball too well, it goes over the back and takes about four hours for us to return the ball. We've managed to get another one out on the field. Great line out throw. Oh.
Well, that was offside. I should not be refereeing though as play continues. Wong with the ball out to McGurvate, who tries to find Angelica Ibema, just loses control. The right idea there with the winger coming in. Yeah, Angelica Ibema is certainly a lethal player, ball in hand.
Definitely some space there seen by McGilvray. Right idea, probably just execution needs a bit of improvement, and probably not the only one who's been guilty of that so far tonight. But a good heads-up play, saw the space and attacked it, which is great. Hopefully the next little bit will finish it off.
30 minutes into this game and we're still locked at 0-0.
Yes. Again, football club will have to exit here to try and relieve a bit of pressure. Good scrum from Kowloon, pushing football club back.
To Ryan. Ryan tries to run it out, gets a fortuitous offload to Feller, who controls. Quick ball needed. Pang out to Burkett. It's on here from Morel, but another missed pass. Just these last passes, Cameron.
Yeah,
Football
really
club
disappointing. I think she's just dropped a cold there, Moz. So came over, played a lot of halfback in her time, but does favour the wing as her preferred position. And yeah, honestly, she was on the outside there. She was set away well by Burkett. And just, again, execution. Right idea, poor execution.
These errors from the football club team not helping them, just allowing Kowloon to suffocate.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a stagnant game between the penalties and drop ball for football club. Hasn't really allowed anything to flow free flowing. But again, scrum on the left hand side of the field, which is always a great attacking opportunity. Let's see what they've got.
Lau to Wong, who gets it to Rivers, comes in.
Look at that quick ball. Fantastic play by Rivers there.
Pressure covered it there from the football club back line. They allow the space on the offside line, so play continues. Forrest with a strong carry.
Yeah.
Once again, football club need to spread out in D here. As Yip takes the ball in, Lau gets it out to Wong, finds McGillivray. Out to Sabe Lynham, who then gets it to Rivers, who's able to take the ball. Pang with a key tackle. Knocks the ball on.
Disappointing there. Fantastic play. I tell you what, this Sabe Lynham is a hell of a player. Fantastic footwork, can get the pass out in front, speed to burn, and I've been informed by the Kowloon coach that this is actually only her first season up in the Premiership. So
that's right. Sabe Lynham's just recently turned 17.
Whoa.
I'd like to say she's a Kiwi, but she's a product of Australia.
Finally, a good one.
Yes, Sabe Lynham, really good. Played her youth rugby for Flying Cookeries.
I've been super impressed by her play. She looks likely every time she has the ball, and also has an ability to put other people away outside her, which is very good for a lady of her age. Oh, a tight head scrum here. It's a bad hook by the looks of it.
As Wong pins her ears back and tries to go, she's cut down by Georgia Cutt. Forrest with a quick pickup, and she pins her ears back and goes.
She's got him behind the attacking line there. Great offload. Look at them surge here. To be a real test of football club's defence. They've given away a penalty.
7 minutes before the half, and football club are under pressure. Kowloon hoping to get some points.
Last week, football club had some definite weaknesses against Causeway Bay through this pillar post defence. Let's see if they've been able to fix it in the week of training. Good hit coming in there from, is it Cheryl Gourlay? No, Sophie Short.
Once again, strong defence coming here from football club, pushing Kowloon to the side. As Kowloon look to build.
Some strong carries there. A bit passive in defence on that flow.
Line. Options on
Tens
here
in behind.
Wong gets it out and scores the first try. Victoria Wong. Sustained pressure all day, 33 minutes, and Kowloon are rewarded with their first try of the game.
Look, some really good play there. So once they get the ball in behind, I believe the break was from Shana Forrest up in behind the line, got the offload away, kept football club on the back foot. Then they could show the maturity beyond their years to slow play the ball, suck in the numbers in close to the ruck, and then fantastic work from the fly half, Victoria Wong, to be able to see the space out wide and accelerate into it. So look, really good football. The Kowloon coaching staff will be extremely happy with that. And probably just desserts, I'd say, 7-0. Well, an Aussie, of course, she'll get the kick. Yes, she did. Fantastic. Just enough wheat bix to get it over the line. But yeah, I think that's probably a fair reflection of the game, if not.
I think so. Good, just reward for Kowloon.
Yes.
They've been leading in the possession stats and the territory stats, and they come away with the 7 points. Certainly something that they were looking for. 5 minutes just before the end of this half. I don't believe in this half football club have gone in down to the Kowloon 22.
No, I don't think they've ventured past the 40-metre line. So, look, they've only got themselves to blame. Ill discipline and occasional error in the wrong spot as they're just taking away their moments to shine. So, again, not a huge lot to fix here. Set a little reset button. They've got the skill. They've got the talent. They'll be able to get back into the game. It's a matter of mentally getting switched on.
Agree. And speaking of switched on, needing the likes of their key players such as Aileen Ryan, Rachel Fong.
Roshani Turner. I mean, we haven't even called Rachel Fong's name. Extremely dedicated trainer and hard worker. One of the better players in Hong Kong rugby, and she hasn't even touched the ball yet. So let's hope that'll change in the next 55 minutes of this game.
Ryan with a high kick, taken there by Forrest.
She gets stronger and stronger with every run, Forrest.
Wong switches up play, sees a bit of space here. Angelica Yibema with a strong carry takes 3 to bring her down. Loses it in contact. Play continues. Advantage here for Football Club as Nina Pri, talking of experienced players, looks to muster it forward.
Look off this turnover play here. I think they've got to, let's try and expose this back line out here. No
Advantage gained.
Tell you what, I've been super impressed by a few different players out here, especially Victoria Wong. I believe she's the captain of the side. Social media expert, I'm informed. But where does she sit on the national scale? Seems a lot of talent there.
Yeah, she is. She's a potential player for the national team. She's third season with Kowloon. Certainly making her mark for that number 10 jersey.
Must be exciting for you to see the youth and talent like this coming through. I mean, obviously, lots of work for everyone to still improve on, but yeah, there's definitely talent there, isn't there?
Yeah, to be fair, and credit to all the youth clubs in Hong Kong, they do a great job of developing these young girls. The biggest trick for us is trying to retain them in the game, keep them in women's rugby. A lot go overseas, but in saying that, a lot do return. The likes of Rashini Turner went overseas.
Great to see Rosh back again.
Back in town. Did a bit of time at Durham University.
Yes, and then helped us recruit a few girls from Durham. So, Roshini's been great at football club, but just the work ethic that she comes in and how serious she takes it all. Anyway, sorry, back to the footy.
Cut with a great take there as Ryan gets it out to Morel. I'm sure Football Club will be looking to attack here as Morel gets through the gap.
Again, you saw that fantastic footwork from Moz there, stepping through.
Burkett
here we go.
Taken down.
We've got some front foot ball. What can they do with it?
Great line speed shown there by Dudu Chan, the Kowloon tight head.
Tell you what, it might be time for Anna Burkett to look up on the blind here. Plenty of space if she can get the ball to come back. But no, we continue open.
Ryan gets it out to Morel, who finds Rachel Fong. She needs to pin her ears and go back. She's managed to stay in touch.
Oh, that was fantastic work at the breakdown there from Georgia Cutt, securing that ball. At all odds to be pushed into touch, but held really strong. And Jackie Long again, fantastic.
Football Club here with their first opportunity of attack in this game.
Yeah, a bit of a wayward pass there, so time for them to rebuild and set up here again.
A minute and a half till the half time as another missed pass forces Football Club on the
Super work
back
by
front.
Roshini Turner on the ground there. Now Football Club need to hit that reset button. Get into position, get into your structures.
Pang finds Short.
Good run from Sophie Short, one of the better ball carriers of Football
She's
Club.
off her feet. She needs to release it as play continues. Pang gets it out to Cut. Good footwork there from Fella.
Yeah, hasn't she got fantastic footwork?
Ryan with the ball chooses to go herself. She needs a bit of support.
Now we need some quick ball here. Football Club
You
need
need
to
a pick
reset.
and go. No one is going to come to you. Finally gets to her.
It's great to see Football Club building some phases here. You know, they're sucking some defence. Again, we probably don't have a wide shot for the camera crew, but there is space on the edges.
Now
once
with
they
the
can get
pick
some
and
front
go.
football.
Pang looks to find Ryan. Gets it out. And there's a bit of indiscretion there. It was slapped down. The referee allows McGillivray to jog back and just gets away with the penalty.
It was also a bit of a hidden story, intangible there. So the number 12, McGillivray, his older sister Teresa actually used to go to university with Cut and Morel, and very, very good friends. So no doubt she's trying to get one up on big sister's mates. But probably a bit illegal there with that slap down. A time not too long ago, that would have seen us have 10 minutes on the sideline to think about her indiscretion. But now we've got Football Club kicking into the corner. This will be their first foray into the 22, I believe.
Yes, Ryan not choosing to take the 3, hoping to finish the end of this first half with a bang.
It's a super kick there from Ryan, getting right in, about 6 metres out from the try line. It makes such a huge difference when your kicker there can get it in close. They've got options now for the drive or spread it out wide. So Kowloon's defence have to be switched on in 2 areas. So looking at the setup here, I'm got a fairly good thought that Sophie Short, one of the powerful ball runners in the Football Club team here, is going to be getting the ball. I believe she was a fullback, halfback in her earlier days, but then when her knees ran out of cartilage, she moved away to the forwards.
Gott gets it into Turner, and another missed throw.
Oh, disappointing there, disappointing.
Gives Kowloon an opportunity to finish the first half. I'm pretty sure Ludi will run a dummy run as Wong looks to find touch. I don't think she can get it.
Under pressure, no advantage, that's half time.
Under pressure, no advantage. As the referee blows at the end of this first half, giving DAC Kowloon Rugby Club 7 points over Hong Kong Natixis Football Club Ice 0. Exciting first half there, Cameron.
Yes, lots of opportunities for both teams. Unfortunately, football clubs were probably more down their end of the park. But look, really, really excited to see some of the skill level and ball playing there. It's probably just been that last pass from both teams which probably let them down a smidgen. But look, I think these Kowloon ball runners, the more they run it, the fitter they get by the looks of it. So I'm excited to see what they can come up in the second half. And for football club, yeah, look, they just need to reset, refocus on the basics and get it right. Get those passes out in front, work on supporting each other, and stop giving away penalties. I mean, my rough count here is 9 penalties in a half of football. It's just too much.
100% agree. I'm pretty sure that is the key message for the football club team by their coaches, is to stop the number of penalties and indiscretions. Easy penalties, easy errors are allowing Kowloon into this game. You know, it's taken 37 minutes for football club to get into the Kowloon 22, and football club look good when they do so.
Yeah, and look, I probably definitely should give some credit to Kowloon here. The reason football club are giving away these penalties is because of the front football and fast-paced ball that Kowloon are playing with. They're getting the ball out in front. They're able to get themselves in behind the line of football club, which is making them retreat further than they want to, which is making them go off their feet trying to slow the ball down. So it is great play from them, but again, football club need to be more disciplined and need to fix those errors.
Yeah, if I notice it, I'll tell her. Keep your binding round.
And we're just towards the end of the halftime break. Both coaches, Terry Sabanda and Royce Chan with Kowloon, Peter Ayers and Wesley Fiosi and Leon Y with Football Club, I'm sure will be matching their orders. What do you think they'll be saying, Cam?
Yeah, For Kowloon, I think more of the same. You know, keep playing. Just need to tweak their execution a little bit, and they'll be right into the games, be able to score more points. Football club wise, again, discipline. It'll have to be hammering down that thought. Take the step at the ruck. Don't, play zero on the ruck if you have to. If they're getting quick ball, get players on feet and defend. Multiple phases of defence should be able to hold them. It's after defending 2 or 3 phases and giving away a penalty that's been really hurting football club. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what both teams can come up here in the second half.
Yes, very much so. As Wong goes for a kick, just dropped short of the 10. Kowloon caught it, however, she's knocked it on.
Good run from the co-captain Cheryl Gourlay there. Getting in behind the line.
Ryan with a controlled kick. Well taken there by the veteran Cindy Yoon. The referee said she's knocked that on, unfortunately.
Oh, bit of a tough one there. I think I would have been raising my finger for out in cricket if that was done in the slip cord there. I thought she did okay, but a bit on the far side there for us. Maybe we missed a bobble.
Possibly called by the assistant referees.
And looks like a new prop on Football Club, Tamika, which is another player over from Hong Kong Scottish on a loan, dual registration. Sorry.
Pang with the feed. Finds Ryan. Fella with the ball.
Good to see them playing flat at the line there. Needed a bit more of that.
Ball was stolen. Great steal there. Key pivotal moment. Key steal there by Nancy McGillivray. She just needed a bit of support with her Sophie Fella.
Yeah, look, she's run hard and flat at the line there. Tried to get through the shoulder in defence, and then, no support players with her. Probably hasn't worked hard enough on the ground to get the long place in there, leading to some fantastic work from McGillivray to get the turnover.
Nancy can't seem to find touch. However, Football Club have allowed it to bounce out.
Bit of a Cardinal sin there, letting the ball bounce and letting it roll into touch. So pretty advantageous there for the Kowloon, for the Loonies.
Al with the throw. Taken there by Lena Ludi. Once again, McGillivray been busy in this match. Crashes the ball forward. Lau switches up play, goes to the left. However, Football Club have got it covered. There is a player down.
Really
as
like
play continues.
Really like the initiative of Kowloon there. Not afraid to attack both sides of the ruck, making Football Club have to defend on both sides.
Yes. McGillivray controls, line up with the ball. Finds Yoon.
Yeah, great clean out there from McGillivray.
Wong, good line speed coming in there from Roshini Turner. They'll be looking for more of that from her.
Yeah, so Roshini Turner's coming back from an ankle injury, so this week will be, assuming she gets through the full 80, will be her first 80 minutes played.
And the ball has been stolen by Hong Kong Football Club. Fionn Gott.
In Gott we trust. She, again, showing her fantastic skills at the breakdown. Really turning momentum there, because Football Club was starting to get on the back foot there a little bit.
Yes, Football Club certainly starting this half much better than they did the first, as Ryan gives Burkett the opportunity to find touch.
Anna Burkett obviously involved in the national 15s. Extremely talented player. Really hoping to see her get a little bit more ball in hand and show off that fancy footwork of hers.
Yes, Burkett once again, another one of the players coming through the youth programs. An opportunity at national 15s as well as within the women's sevens program.
Let's see if Football Club's learned their lesson and not try to throw deep down the back. No, deep they go, and messy ball at the top, but at least they've won it.
Pang to Fong. Fong finds Ryan, who chooses to take it in herself. She just needs a bit of support. There's a strong tackle coming in there.
Strong tackle from the veteran 9.
Gawley with the carry.
Good ball carry. Switch the ball on the arm to carry to get away. Great fast ball.
Pang to cut. Cut trying to find her own in this game. Ryan, a bit of misposition, so she needs to tidy up here.
So we need some of the leaders from Football Club here to set themselves up, get an attacking structure. And again, just talking about the veterans of the team need to organise it. Nina did do that, but unfortunately Pre dropping the ball for a low pass there. All hats off there to the Kowloon defence. Good line speed, good pressure, forced the Football Club into a bit of chaotic attack. Wouldn't let them set themselves up, so they should be very happy with that, and they've given themselves an opportunity now to attack within the Football Club half once again.
Yes, pressure coming in on the attack and defence from Kowloon.
So it looks like it's going to be a ball behind both the centres here to the winger. Let's see.
Scrum's gone down, play continues. Wong finds McGillivray, who gets it out to Yoon. Quick ball played. Forrest loses control, but she regathers. She's taken down.
It would have to be Forrest's 15 hit up of the day, if not more.
Wong gets it out to Dudu Chan. Lau finds McGillivray, who finds Lynham. Inside ball here to Cindy Yoon. She's chopped down there by Lauren Young. Wong finds Chang.
Football Club defending on their heels here. Kowloon making the most of it.
And speaking of making the most of it, once again, Fionn got with another key turnover.
That's 3 for Fionn. She has been absolutely great. Kowloon will be extremely disappointed with that. They had front football. They were building the pace. They were building momentum and phases quite nicely. And then lack of support play allowed Fionn got on there, and she didn't need a second invitation straight on there.
Fionn got really is a key player for this football club team. That was a key turnover as momentum was with Kowloon. Great kick there, 40 metres by Anna Burkett, giving them an attacking opportunity just inside the Kowloon 10.
Yeah, precision kick. So again, let's see if Football Club can try and get some clean ball off this line out and really launch a good attacking phase.
As the Football Club's forwards walk it in, Gott once again finds Turner as a better throw.
Much better line out there. Here we go. Here's short. Damaging ball runner. Footwork to the outside.
Quick ball needed. That just happens as Ryan finds Feller. Great short line there by Sophie Feller. Gets over the advantage line.
Yeah.
Kowloon offside here. As the referee has spotted that as well. As Ryan gets it out to Pre.
Let's hope Football Club use this advantage and play some footy. Play some rugby.
Something's on here. Got a 4-on-1 as there's a missed pass there by Ryan. No advantage gained. Falls into the hands of Angelica Ubema. Rachel Fong looks to cut her down.
Streaking away.
Great try there by Angelica Ubema. No advantage played from that penalty.
Yeah, slightly surprised that the advantage was played up, but I tell you what, fantastic work from Kowloon. Seized on the moment straight away and showed a great set of heels there to streak away the young winger.
Angelica Ubema, certainly one of the fastest players we have coming through the ranks.
I believe that she is a freshman at Harvard, so her and young Sophia Feller, alumni at the prestigious American University.
Yes, Angelica, one of the players looking to go overseas this year, but with COVID restrictions wasn't able to do so, so she's able to play a season out in Hong Kong as Sabay kicks it to the right, which leaves the scores 12-0 for DAC Kowloon Rugby over Natixis Hong Kong Football Club Ice.
Yeah, Kowloon will be extremely happy with this. Their continued pressure on the football club team is finally starting to turn into points after 50 minutes of this match. So really good to see from them. Obviously now it's keeping the foot down and keeping that applying that pressure.
That's right.
Football club, meanwhile, look, they really need to switch on. They've not been playing their best rugby. They haven't been allowed to play their best rugby by Kowloon all the same, but yeah, they need some people to stand up and say, this is me, this is us, and this is what we want to do.
Completely agree, and they've got 30 minutes to do so, Cam.
Plenty of time, a lot of a strike power in both teams here, so.
Football club, of course, looking for their first win of the season. as Ryan puts the ball up nice and high. It's went back there by Shanna Forrest, picked up by Jenna.
Tamika coming in for a massive hit there, just slid off.
Chang with the carry. Football Club not committing anyone in that breakdown, but Nancy still is able to weave
And great offload,
and find some
McGilvray.
space.
Sparking some attack here.
Great tackle coming in there from short.
Yeah,
Dodo Chan with a quick carry.
they've
Lena
been,
Ludi takes it in. She's not allowed.
they've been
pinch that ball.
absolutely relentless here. Although
There's-
it looks like we've had a bit of a head clash here between Roshini Turner and Nina Perry.
There has been a bit of a head clash, and the referee has called time off play.
Straight away, looks like there is some blood there for Nina.
Football Club just not having the night.
No, not everything's going their way. But again, Kowloon are seizing the moment. They're making this. They're setting the pace of the game, and they've been fantastic front runners and really controlling it well. Really unfortunate for Nina Perry there. Just launched a new business not too long ago, the Bevio drink coolers. So she might have to sip on that later on tonight. Out of that later on tonight, while she gets the stitches done in hospital.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Nina.
Yeah, look, she's been a fantastic player, and again, for her to leave the field, it has to be, something serious. But great work by the referee there, straight away seeing there was a need to pull up the game and help Nina out. So let's hope all the best wishes for Nines. And with her off comes on the young gun of Keeling McNicholas. Personally, I think out of all our young guns, there's a lot of great talent coming through. I think Keelan is right up the top there of the talent tree here at Football Club. Still 17, I believe, maybe
Yes.
18 soon. Fantastic footwork into contact, great leg drive, and just will not stop all day. So really looking forward to seeing if she can put some impact into this game.
Yeah, completely agree. She's also got a good head on her shoulders, good attitude, willing to learn. Just what you want.
Yes, another one of those smart kids. So she was meant to be heading off to Penn State in America, one of the, I believe, an Ivy League school. But unfortunately, COVID hit, so very fortuitous for the football club. We've got her here, and we're very happy to let her play another season before she goes up to the States.
Now with the feed. Strong scrum here from Kowloon. Gives a good platform for Wong to attack on. Yoon gets involved, gets the
Look
ball
at
out
that.
to Lynham, who
Oh,
finds Rivers.
really good play again.
Keeps the
passes
ball
out
alive.
in front.
Lynham to Rivers. Wong finds Jenna, takes it in. Lena Ludi with her trademark short line run.
Got
Kowloon still in possession of the ball as Wong finds McGillivray. Gets it out to Yoon, who loses it. Advantage being played here. Can Football Club capitalise? They don't, as the Football Club is awarded the scrum by the referee.
Oh, that's tough luck there for Kowloon. Tough luck again. Probably just drifting a little bit sideways there. Probably just need to square up a little bit when they had that attacking lane there. They just kind of ran each other out of space. But again,
What's certainly helping Kowloon is their passing and their ball in front and the ability for their backs to catch it running on full pelt. Puts Football Club on the back foot every time.
really good skill. Really good skill. So anyway, let's go. Football Club here. Get the little opportunity here. Again, always great to attack from a left-hand side scrum. Takes the scrum half out of the defensive line. Gives you a man up effectively in attack, especially if the blind winger, Rachel Fulton, comes to join into play. Although she might be holding the blind here. Again, it looks like we're set up for that blocker pattern here. So Sophia Feller coming in short and Georgia cut out the back.
Ball comes out through the legs of the flanker and the lock as Ryan kicks it. It's taken by the ever so reliable Cindy Yoon, but pressure's coming on there from Feller. Kowloon remain in control.
Very unlucky there, Football Club. The old
Jenna
adage of
with a big carry. Lauren Young with a key tackle. McNichols supports her. However, she's fallen off her feet. Referee slows the play down as Lau looks for the quick tap.
Gee, that's tough. That's tough there. I think the Football Club on that great kick chase there created the turnover, and I thought the Kowloon might have come in for an offside position to seal the breakdown off. But play goes on, and then again, just another penalty. Tamming up there. This time it's young Keelan.
McGillivray can't find touch. It's taken there by the football club player. Burkett finally with a bit of space. She needs to have a go here. They just need a go. Cut with the ball. Another missed pass thrown. Certainly this football club team, every time they get the ball and try to attack, they get flustered.
Yeah, Georgia Cuddleby extremely disappointed with herself there. Fantastic work from Anna Burkett. Squared up the defence. Created the defensive edge. Cut work back nicely to put herself in a position, and Rachel Fong unmarked on the outside there. But pass, again, poor execution, drifted forward out of their hands. And now we see Kowloon with the scrum halfway, right on the sideline here.
25 minutes to go in this game.
So
I'm still looking for their first points.
we've got a couple of players set up around Anna McGillivray here in the back line. Let's see what they can do.
Now
Kowloon.
finds Wong, inside ball to Yibema, and Aileen Ryan read it. Slowed the play down, however, Kowloon's still in possession. Yoon with the ball. She tries to go herself, is taken down, and doesn't release. Great steal there from Caitlin Morell.
Yeah, Moz will be extremely happy with that one. Getting in there and doing the dark arts of the breakdown. They just look likely every time they've got the ball in hand, Kowloon, don't they? They really look like there's, just ready to explode and jump out at you at any moment.
Absolutely. Certainly are a lot of exciting players in that Kowloon back line. Looking very lethal every time they have the ball. They have made less errors than the football club back line today, and I think the scoreboard is a reflection of that as Burkett looks for a kick, and that's knocked on there by Gabby Rivers.
She's just disappointed with herself there, Gabby. A wayward kick there. But here we go. This might be the luck that football club needs to bounce back into this game. Possibly the second or third time they've been into the 22 in this match. Got a good little attacking platform here with the scrum. And let's see what they've got. Will they be, what attacking weapon will they be using here? Will it be Sophie Short off the back of the scrum? Will it be either of the powerhouse centres? Or we get a miss pass and try and get some Anna Burkett and some space out wide?
Pang feeds it in. Great scrum from both sides.
Wasn't it? Good pressure from Kowloon, but well fought back from
Another
Football Club.
couple of missed passes there from Football Club.
Gee, she's done well there, Sophia Feller, to reach back behind her.
The ball is stolen once again.
But again, Sophia Feller not working hard enough on the ground post tackle. Received a horrible pass, did a fantastic job to bring it in and not turn it over, but then on the ground, hasn't worked hard enough on the ground. And Kowloon took that invitation straight on the ball, and really good work at the breakdown from them.
Agree. I kind of felt, Cam, that Football Club needed a few more players to latch on.
Yeah, definitely.
They need to latch on whenever they take the ball into contact, because this Kowloon team really are quite lethal in that breakdown area and stealing the ball.
Well, we have a replacement coming on here.
Number 17,
It's
Winnie Chung,
Yeah.
coming on for number 4.
I believe she does
Chan
some
Yang
fantastic work in the deaf community, and is perhaps a deaf rugby player herself, so always good to see some good Samaritans out on the field.
Yes, Winnie Chung working at the union as part of our inclusive rugby department. Really doing a great job of spreading rugby amongst everyone in Hong Kong, particularly the deaf rugby community.
Yeah, obviously a lot of good things going on at the union there with their inclusive programs and diversity programs. It's so good to see them back in playing at the top level as well and giving back to rugby.
Yes, very much so. Winnie also the captain of the deaf rugby team.
All right, let's see what Football Club can do here on this one. Can they get their passes out in front? Can they unleash the centres?
Pang to Ryan. Ryan gets it out to Cut, and that's Cut just needs to do just that. Take it in.
Here we go.
Feller out to
Burkett
Ryan.
out wide.
Burkett, let's go. See what she can do. One-on-one with Wong and easily gets 5 meters. However, Forrest is quick on the ball. Once again, another potential turnover. However, Football Club retained possession. Ryan,
super impressed
bit of
with Forrest
indecision.
there. Loves the physicality. Quick on ball.
Pang out to Gott.
Great late footwork there from Gott to help get in behind the line.
slow ruck. So Football Club choose to march it forwards with their forwards. Knock on. So Kowloon back in possession of the ball. Burkett running back, trying to cover a potential kick here from Victoria Wong, as Kowloon look to build a strong foundation to kick off. They do just that, with their forwards carrying it forward. McGillivray runs it out. Forrest, pressure coming on here from Sophie Short.
Leave another advantage for offside here from Football Club.
Easy pickings for Kowloon.
Called in by the AR there from being in front of the feet. Basic things there. Very disappointing. We can see the frustration going for the Football Club team. But again, all credit to the Kowloon defence there. Probably most time they're being tested from Football Club deep in their own territory, and they responded extremely well. Through there fast on the ball.
Dudu Chan allowed to run. Good 15 metres. She's taken down finally.
Going strong. Fair on goal with the tackle there.
Lau out to Jenna, who finds Shanna Forrest. Lau to Chung. Bit of footwork. She has to come back in. There's a good tackle there from Lauren Young. Lau to Wong. Good pressure coming up there from Football Club, so she switches sides. She sees a bit of space here, and there is space on if they can get it out.
Good tackle from young Lauren Young there.
Dudu Chan gets it out to Gabby Rivers, who catches the ball.
And dragged into touch. Good fight from Sophie Feller there.
Water break here called, Cameron. 19 minutes left in this game. Football Club still potentially in it.
Yeah, look, it's almost getting that territory of now or never. Again, Football Club probably just haven't been able to play with the fluency that they'd like. Again, all because of the Kowloon and the defence and how they've been pushing Football Club. But yeah, they've been working on their fitness, so let's hope the latest bit. And they've got a good bench, a solid bench, with some real impact players on it. So let's hope they can come on and turn the tide of this game from a Football Club perspective. Kowloon, again, building pressure, doing all the little things right, making the most of all the opportunities they've been getting. So yeah, they deserve it leaders at this stage, and again, look very likely whenever they've got the ball in hand. So
I completely agree. That Kowloon aren't doing anything fancy. They're doing all the basics right, and that's just helping them get in the lead and stay in the lead. Football Club really are making it easy for them with their errors and a number of penalties they're giving away. They've got 20 minutes to try getting something out of this game, even if it is a 7-pointer for the bonus point, or even 2 tries and 2 conversions for a win.
yeah, it's time for some of the football players to stand up. Fionn God has been absolutely instrumental in everything they've been doing out there today, but there's a lot of other talented players out there that need to put up their hand and say, look at me. Kowloon, I've been super impressed by a lot of their players, but the 7, Shannon Forrest, and the 10, Victoria Wong, real standouts, as well as the Lightem, the fancy footwork out in the centres. So here we go. Look, all to play. 18 to go in this match. And if if you really want it, you can take the game. So it'll be interesting to see what unfolds here.
Has got shapes up to throw, finds Turner.
I think the referee was a bit nice there. That definitely wasn't straight.
Another bit of a missed pass, however.
And that one could have been a knock-on too. So 2 little fortunes for the Football Club. Will they be able to use it to their advantage?
Continues. Fella. Once again, fast on the ball. However, it's a great clear-out by Georgia Cutt.
Fantastic clear-out by Cutt. Good, strong carry from co-captain Gorley.
And once again, Football Club not able to clear that ruck area. Wong tries to go for a quick tap, called back by the referee. Not sure if Football Club are able to get enough support in that ruck. Kowloon team are just too fast on the ball.
Yeah, I think you've touched on it a couple of times tonight. I think it's the support players not latching on there quick enough, not getting too isolated with their running. They're good, strong running lines. They're getting in behind, but then there's no one there to support them, and then the work on the ground needs to improve as well. But here we go. Kowloon on the attack.
And another turnover coming in here, but she's fallen off her feet, so she has to release it. Unlucky there by Turner as Ludi takes it in. Referee calls for them to leave it as Wong finds Cindy, who then knocks it on.
Yeah, look, football club extremely lucky there. Kowloon taking in a couple of phases, sucking in defence, and no one from the football club team was folding around the corner. They had 7 defenders on the blind, marking 1 or 2 people, and a stacked back line ready to rumble from Kowloon. But unfortunately, a pass just a fraction low, and they're unable to capitalise on the numbers they had there. Okay, midfield scrum, halfway down the field. Great attacking options down both sides. Ryan and Burkett in the pocket. Which way will they go? Who are they going to put away?
They need to get their ball on the hands of their strike players, such as Burkett and Fella, and they do just that as Fella takes that ball forward.
It's pretty to watch that footwork, isn't it? In the way each time on them, squares up the defender and gets to the outside shoulder.
Ball's gone back, but another error coming in there from Football Club.
Very lucky not to be a penalty against Football Club there. Mila Pang jumping on the loose ball, but from an offside position. Although the referee may have already blown his whistle for the knock-on. So again, there's a couple of times there that the pass probably hasn't quite made it to that front attacking pod. They might need to get a little narrower, help out the halfback a little. And I understand they're probably trying to attack outside that C and D channel, but you need to be able to make sure your pass is first. Fatigue setting in now.
Agree, I think fatigue setting in for both teams. 14 minutes left. As there's a counter shove here in the scrum for Football Club, putting pressure on.
Yeah, very good scrum from Football Club there, putting pressure on the much fancied Kowloon scrum.
Ball out to Forrest, a key player for this Kowloon side. She spots a gap. She goes herself. Support there from Kowloon. Quick ball needed. Allow out to Wong, who kicks it. However, Burkett is there. Went back. She's under pressure. She's doing well.
Where's
she
the
needs
support?
a bit of support with her.
Gee, she's done well there, Anna Burkett on the ground, using all of the 7 skills, the drop and release and stand up. Bought herself a couple of seconds, gave chance to the defence to get there.
As the ball is taken forward by Football Club. Excellent carry there.
Tamika playing her first game in the blue and white. Okay, we got numbers here. What are they going to do? Ball to cut. Good long plays. Can they play off it?
Ryan still looking to run it. Pang finds Lauren Young, takes it in. She needs a bit of support.
Oh,
Kowloon once again a quick on it.
yeah. That one
She
really
needs to
was a little
take-
bit not on the illegal side there.
Pretty sure Pang was looking for a quick take here. There's 13 minutes left. Time slowly running out for the Hong Kong Football Club ladies as the Football Club have a rest with a player down from Kowloon.
Is that Forrest, is it? That'd be disappointing if it is.
I believe it's Dudu Chan.
Oh, no, Dudu Chan. Sorry there.
She's also a key player for the Kowloon side.
Obviously a national
Solid
15s player. And she's back. Take more than that to knock her out of the game, but good to see, back on the feet. Football Club looking to kick for touch here off this penalty. Line out hasn't been the strong suit today, continuing to go towards the back of the line out, putting pressure on Gotts, throwing under fatigue.
Ryan.
She's hit that well. Great little kick upfield. Again, everything, all the hallmarks of a fantastic platform to attack off here. Football Club just need to execute.
Aileen Ryan's certainly very much a reliable kicker for this Football Club side. She is an asset to have.
Great timing on the ball, I believe. Skills from the Gaelic football background, although Hong Kong born and bred, Irish in her blood, which you can probably tell from her lovely tan.
Learn everything about rugby from her father, Tony Ryan.
Yes, and he's on the sideline here as manager. Fantastic influence on them.
Football Club change it up, go to the front. They're setting up for a drive here.
Oh.
Nice to see variety in the play.
Isn't it good? And look at them, strong through here, off the back.
She needs a bit of support.
Great clean out
Much
work there from
better.
the halfback, Mila Pang.
And Jackie Leung chooses to take it forward. They need to do more of this football club. They're successful in this area. As McNichols carries, Pang gets it out to Ryan.
Sophia Short.
Big hit coming in there from Gabby Rivers.
Good defence, but gee, Sophie Short runs hard.
Pang needs to control here.
We'll never die wondering that girl.
She has her help.
Sophia Short down in the background. Stop of play.
Once again, unfortunately for another.
Really strong collision there. Again, Sophia Short, an extremely important cog in this football club machine. A damaging ball runner out wide. Very aggressive in defence. Looks like some real issues here. Again, extremely tough player. So seeing her down, you know that something's going on.
Yes, it was really good to see Football Club Cam, getting back into that rugby, choosing to drive off that line out, going for the pick and goes. They need to do a bit more of that.
It was really good setup, that line out there, simple, got in good position. Theon came off the back there, but, maybe even a couple more steps they might have been able to draw a penalty out, but again, strong play from them. But yes, again, a bit of variation, great to see. Obviously with Nina Perioff, they probably had to look for a different option there in the line out, and Kate Palace, both very good jumping options for football club, but both on the sideline at the moment with injuries. Don't.
Couple of substitutions here. Isabel Littlehales coming off.
Very, very strong game from Isabel. Again, just one of the young guns in this team. DB Pirate, I believe now fully Kowloon. So yeah, a bit of a break in play here. Hopefully Football Club will be able to reset themselves. We know Sophie's in the best of hands down there with the physio team, taking all the precautions to make sure everything's okay.
Yes, it's always better to make things and become more over cautious, particularly with head injuries. But it seems she's fine as the physio.
Yeah, just poking her head up now.
Picks her up.
And the man we were just talking about Aileen Ryan's father, is jogging on to help Sophie off the field. Great to see she's up to her feet.
10 minutes to go, Cam.
Yeah,
what do you think Football Club will be saying to each other?
Obviously, no injury time in Football Club, so as the clock kicking down, we've got 8 minutes to go. Well, around about 8 minutes on the clock, but still plenty of time, believe it or not, for the way Football Club have played. They are still in this with a sniff, but they've got to want to take it. They've got to have people who want to stand up, demand the ball, and go from there.
Completely agree, actually. I think that's key. You're talking about people wanting it more. Kowloon's certainly showing that they wanted this game more. Football Club slowly clawing their way back into it. Kowloon hanging on. Football Club really wanting to come away with some points here as they have an attacking scrum on the 22. Pang feeds it in, goes to the right. Ryan once again finds Fowler. Fowler, every time she has her hands on the ball, she gets over the gain line. Quick ruck needed. Goalie
now we've got to get our support play here.
Has the right idea here. Takes it in.
Get your latches on. Get in there. Help her out. Strong ball carry from Tamika.
She's certainly a key player for this Football Club side. Tamika, great find from Hong Kong Scottish as Ryan gets it out to Cut. She's tidied up, but Cut is dragged down on the heels by Lynham.
Such a dynamic ball runner. Kowloon have done a fantastic job.
Once again, not enough support in that ruck area, and I believe it's turned over, and it has been turned over.
Yeah.
Football Club hanging off that ruck, not supporting Georgia Cut, allowing Kowloon easy pickings at the ball.
Super decision making from Kowloon there. Saw their opportunity to break down with a light football club in. All too worried about the next play, and they came in, they struck and forced the penalty. Good rugby all around from Kowloon there. Once again, their defence tested and come up trumps.
McGillivray looks to clear the line, knocks it over. Football Club still with a prime attacking opportunity with their own lineup within the 22 metres. As substitutes made here by Football Club, key player coming on, Kathy Wong. Certainly be looking something from her.
Get another exciting young talent. I know we said that a lot tonight, but Kathy Wong coming on the field.
Exciting young talent as you and I can. As Kowloon go back a couple of metres, but they still hang on to the ball.
Fantastic
Great take
pick
there.
up from the front row off her ankles.
Lau Chung, she's on her own. She needs a bit of support. Comes in there from Dudu Chan. McGillivray looks for a clearing kick. It's a bit untidy. Rashini Turner just loses it. Play continues. Falls into the hands of Shanna Forrest. Lau with a quick ball out to Wong. Advantage is over. Lynham with the hands on the ball. Gabby Rivers loses it once again in contact. Just not having her day out there, Gabby Rivers.
She looks absolutely fantastic with the ball in hand every time she has it, but a couple of spills has probably taken the polish off what should have been a very good night for Gabby. Look, on the Football Club side of things there, I think the tale of our night, clearing kick comes in from McGillivray. Aileen Ryan puts fantastic pressure on the kick, able to force a missed kick. Ball goes straight to Roshini Turner, one of the best hands in the team, if not in Hong Kong, and she puts it down, giving the ball back to Kowloon in attacking position. So anyway, Football Club are running out of opportunities to make a dent in this game. So
That's right. A couple of substitutions here for the Kowloon team. Lena Ludi, Dudu Chan coming off, replaced by Gabriella. And another mention for a young player, Zoe Jordan, come through the Cycling Stingrays youth rugby ranks, now featuring in this Kowloon Women's Premiership team.
I believe it's actually a Prem Gay debut, I'm told, from Coach Terry. So congratulations, young lady.
Very well done, Zoe Jordan.
Looks like it's going to be a winning night.
As the clock kicks down, 2 minutes left. Football Club really trying to come away with this game with at least a try. As Pang feeds it, Scrum spins around, however they still maintain control. Ryan once again gets it into cut. He tackles made on her. Turner carries. Chung with a key tackle.
Some good cleaning out there and support. Good to see.
Ryan Fella with the ball. Fella taken down by Nancy McGillivray. She's on her own. Fella releases, picks and goes.
Good play, good play. Let's keep this front football going.
Pang finds Jackie Leung, who pins her ears back and takes it in. A quick ball needed here from Pang. Ryan.
Playing out the line.
Story
Here we
of the
go.
night,
They're
knocks
away.
it on.
Oh, what an
Lynham
offload around the
gets
corner.
an offload out to Gabby Rivers, who's being cut down there by Georgia Cut. Excellent try-saving tackle
Oh,
there.
what defense. Fantastic play from Kowloon there. Transition attack, top shelf. Get on the outside shoulder. Was it that girl?
Sabay Lynham
Sabay
once
Lynham
again.
again. Gets on the outside player. Offload around the back of the defending player. Sending Gabby Rivers away on a nice little 50-metre run, 60-metre run downfield. But good determination from Georgina Cut. Mows it down at the last moment. And still with that, Gibbs Football Club still has a chance to get that all-important bonus point if they can get a late score in this game.
Yes, great play there by Sabay Lynham. As you said, goes around the corner, frees up, gets the offload onto Gabby Rivers. As we count down the final seconds of play here as Football Club get the ball in a maul. Ryan chooses to kick it. Gabby Rivers trips over a big step as Jess Wong Kit carries the ball. Once again, Forrest heavily involved. Lau to Wong, Wong to Gillivrave. Frees up Angelica, who just loses it. She's still in control. She takes it back. Well scooped up there by Kathy Wong. Ryan needs a bit of help. Trying to keep the ball alive. Of course, Football Club looking to take something away from this game as they retain possession.
All right, this is it. The clock's ticking down. This is going to be some of the last play. They've got to go 60 metres if they're trying to salvage a bonus point from this match. Can they do it? Powerful run by Turner. Gets in the backfield.
The likes of her. Ryan chooses to kick it. Wong taps it back.
Kick is only as good as its chase. Let's see what we've got here from Football Club.
Burkett with a great chase.
Some good counter-attacking Football Club here, but Kowloon strong over the ball. They've been clinical all night, haven't they? The defence has been fantastic. Football Club have thrown everything they could at them, and Kowloon have stood strong.
Kowloon have done the basics very well all evening. They certainly have been rewarded. Talking about being clinical as they look to clear the line. Lynham gets a kick, bounces into touch, and I believe the referee would be looking at his watch, but he doesn't.
No, playing on. Good little Nathan Lyon off spinner there, straight into touch.
Planned, obviously.
Of course, of course. Again, some Football Club here, so they've got one more chance. We have an injury in the backfield, but maybe not affecting the line out, so it mightn't affect the play. Sorry, made a liar out of me. We're stopping up here for the injury in the back play to the Loons player.
Referee checks if the player can play as we are surely into injury time.
Last little bits of water here. Getting out. Late substitution there. Number 21 coming on.
Rosie down for Tiffany Lau. Rosie, another product of youth rugby here, coming from Cycling Stingrays, a core club in girls rugby, producing fantastic players.
All right, so you can hear the referee there in the mic. We're up to our last play of the game. Truly, Football Club's last shot to try and get something, salvage something out of this game. Finally, the doc, Kat Rodrowski, is on the field. Along with empty the bench here, it looks like.
Got with a throw to Lang as they set up for a drive.
Again, really good structure out there. That
yes,
should be another penalty coming in through.
Zoe Jordan offside there as the referee penalises her for coming in on the side. Gives Football Club an opportunity. Ryan went back. She should continue as Pang. Football Club trying to muster something here in the last play of the game.
Some tired bodies out there. What can they bring up? What can they get? Kowloon, heroic in their defence all day.
Advantage played here. Big hit coming in there.
Great clean out there
from Amber Chang. However, the advantage was with Football Club.
Another offside.
They're choosing for a line out here. I think they're better off tapping and going, to be honest.
I've really liked the last couple of lineouts going up the front to Jackie Long. Just won the ball, got in good situation for a drive. If they can get a bit of repeat on that.
Of course, Ryan needs to kick it out first, and she does just that. Excellent kick.
Again, absolutely
5 meters.
pinpoint. I've talked about it in the first half. Another hit in that corner there and get it 5 metres out makes such a huge difference with the driving attempt from Football Club.
Completely agree with Cameron. And there's a key throw coming up here from Gott.
Looks like Kowloon are going to defend. Football Club have been very slow here, so they're going to have to go to the middle of the line out.
She finds Turner. Football Club don't.
Great little setup here. Great little
They need
setup.
to keep it in nice and tight.
Keep the leg drive. Keep your body height down.
They're
Come on,
here.
girls.
God
Fion off the
kinda
back.
peels off a bit early, but she goes over the line and she scores, and she gets 5 points. Exactly what they needed. Allows Football Club to come away with this game with a bonus point.
Sorry, got a
Well
little
rewarded. Cameron McIntosh, thoughts?
got a little excited there, but fantastic reward for Fion God, who has been Football Club's best all day, without a doubt. Key at the breakdown, key in defence, and yeah, look again, that setup. They started to go towards it the second half, going up the front, getting that solid drive on. They all in good position, the tight five there as they surged towards the line. And Fion God saw opportunity and still had a fair bit of work to do when she bounced off the back there and was strong enough to muscle up over the two defenders.
Yeah, that was a good call, good decision making there by Ryan and Turner. Rather than going for the quick tap, they trusted their line out, kicked the ball out. Ryan had a great kick. Good setup for the forwards.
Yeah, and look, it's going to be a very tight competition this year. Obviously, Kowloon are showing a lot of wares here tonight, and will have a lot of teams on defence after they played probably two of the better sides in Gaiwu and Valley leading into this match. So look, they'll be contesting for top three without a doubt. And Football Club managed to get a bonus point. Could be crucial at the end of the season.
Great nudge there by Aileen Ryan, and it just hits the posts. Unfortunately, as the referee calls the end of this game, full time.
Pretty good
DAC
adage.
Kowloon 12 over Natixis Hong Kong Football Club Ice 5.
Yeah, pretty good adage there with the kick just bouncing off Football Club. Wasn't their night, wasn't to be, but full credit to the ladies from Kowloon. They played their socks off tonight, played their hearts out, and took every opportunity they got given, made some of their own, and yeah, looked some really good rugby on display.
Very much so. I'm pretty sure round 2, the game between these two will be an exciting game. Football Club hoping to come back. Let's see what their next couple of weeks.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, puts a couple of little different things in there. So, Kowloon, with their first win of the season, will bounce up the leaderboard a little bit. Football Club will probably just stay ahead of them on bonus points with a win each. But again, there's no easy games in this league, and as we saw here today, you've got to bring it to every game. And yeah, Kowloon will be extremely happy with their win, but very deserved, and they're going to shake this competition up this year. So good to see that youth coming through and development play there.
I think so, Cam. Well, thank you very much for everyone viewing. See you next week.
Thank you. Enjoy my time. Bye.